ThuroMagazine.com. This one half of the other guys, my man Mighty Joe, chilling in the place.
What are you afraid of? Most are scared of change and scared to be themselves, so they're all the same. I'm scared too. When you're near me, I'm scared you'll be here, but you won't hear me. What are you afraid of? Most are scared of change and scared to be themselves, so they're all the same. I'm scared too. When you're near me, I'm scared you'll be here, but you won't hear me. They ask why I never sleep, cause I'm afraid to. If I close my eyes, I may not get up and save you. They ask why I never sleep, it's cause I'm afraid to. If I close my eyes, I may not get up and save you. It's not enough to keep hope alive. If what they say is true, the meek will survive. Each day we try to not cry as much. Someone still dies and eyes erupt in tears for fears like 80s pop.
Yo, what up everybody? It's Willie Lyles Jr. with ThuroMagazine.com. I'm coming to you once again from the safe house with another thorough conversation, thorough interview, and I'm interviewing my man one half of the super underground group, the other guys, man. What's going on with you, baby?
What's going on? I'm chilling, man.
Oh yeah, for those of y'all who don't know, the I stands for insanity, because this man is an insane beast when it comes to the lyrical repertoire that he be bumping on this, you know what I'm saying? He be spitting on his projects. Y'all got a project out right now called Joe and Insanity's Excellent LP. I want you to break down when it came out, what's it about, and how it's being received.
Alright, well, first off, it's been received great. We put it out back in April, and we've been just pushing it hard since then. It's just a collection of the different music that we like and we necessarily think is being represented in hip-hop. So whether it's live instrumentation or samples and stuff, it's all about the music that inspired us and the music that we hope can inspire other people too.
Okay. Alright, now why do you all choose to call yourselves the other guys?
We don't, honestly, man, we love the sound of it. The idea is a lot of times people call themselves just the most ridiculous things in hip hop.
Okay.
So it's just like if people call you guys the other guys, that makes you sound pretty cool, like pretty freaking normal. So I like that.
Alright, the way you flipped it and explained it like that, I can kind of get it. Alright, when I listen to the album, I get a real soulful experience. It's like soulful, it's like hip hop and soul. You know, a lot of artists some artists try to do that, but some can't capture that chemistry, that mixture together, but you all seem to do it well. I mean, explain to me, because you're the rapper, and Joe, you know, the other half of the other guys who's not here with us right now, he's the producer, and you know, he includes a lot of live instruments and samples, like you said, you know, on the album, from which I can tell. You know, explain to me how that chemistry, how you all tend to blend that hip hop chemistry with like an old soulful sound.
Yo, we don't try. I mean, the idea is we literally sit down and try to just create music. I think one of the strangest things is everyone has told us that like it has a real soulful feel to it, but we never once set out to make a soulful sound. We just wanted to make quote unquote real music. So the idea is a lot of songs will touch on experiences we've experienced or experiences other people have experienced, and we figure if we write about that, people can relate to it, and I think that's where the soul aspect comes in.
Okay, alright. Who are some of your musical influences, as far as, you know, say it could be from hip hop, you know, it could be from other genres. Who are some of your musical, you know, influences? Because when I listen to you all's album, that's one of the questions that pop up into my head, like, you know, who influences these guys?
Okay, Excellent LP was heavily influenced by PM Dawn.
Wow. Wow. Okay, alright.
It's just, they had their sound was just so, for lack of a better way to say it, touching. And so the idea was to create hip hop that people can go, yo, I feel that kind of thing. Other than that, we're influenced by a lot of hip hop and alternative. Everything from Tribe Called Quest to Portishead.
Wow. Okay. Alright. Okay, alright. What's some of the instruments that Joe, you know, you told me off camera that Joe can pretty much, you know, conquer and master any instrument. What are some of the instruments that he's used on the...
Okay. Alright, so far on XLP, he played the live bass. You know, he'll play the drums. You know, he'll throw some real like crazy Casio keyboards from Radio Shack on some tracks and just burst those out, and then just tons of VSTs on the computer.
Okay. Alright. And you and Joe, y'all cousins, right? So I see how that chemistry, you know, meshes out, right?
Yeah, and honestly, with us being cousins, I think our chemistry has just grown. It just continues to grow.
Okay. You got another project coming out in November. Why don't you talk to me about that for a little bit?
Alright, the new project's called The Other Album.
Okay.
It's gonna be out in about November.
Okay.
And everything that I think it's just growth. Everything that we learned from our first project, The Geek Shall Inherit the Earth, we translated to XLP, and now from XLP we're trying to grow even more. So now we've had different like musicians come in and just do all types of stuff for us as well for the other album. So it's gonna be more of the same, but growth.
Who are some of the people you're gonna be working with on this LP?
On the new project?
Yeah.
Just quite a few cats that I know here. It's funny, man. Being in Brooklyn, everybody you know plays an instrument.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So the idea is nobody that will ring a bell, but hopefully people that gain notoriety from working with us.
All right. One more question for you, man. I quoted earlier that you're a very good lyricist. I mean, I can hear that Brooklyn in you. I mean, Brooklyn produces some great MCs. So I want you to break down your style to me as an MC, because you do consider yourself to be an MC, right?
Yeah, of course.
All right, break down your style to me as an MC, man.
To be an MC, I think definitely you have to have an understanding of your wordplay, your delivery, but at the same time, to always be true to what you're speaking and what you're talking about. The idea is, in reality, one person may only listen to you a couple of minutes. So the idea is, if that one person is only going to listen to you for a couple of minutes, you have to give them something worthwhile for that couple of minutes, because they may never hear you speak again.
Hey, that sounds more like an MC, man. That sounds like a poet. You gotta be a poet too, because that was a dope answer. So with that being said, I want all my followers, I want everybody that looks at Thuro Magazine and follows Thuro Magazine, I want y'all to go out and support the other guys. Go out and cop The Geek Shall Inherit the Earth. Go out and cop Joe and Insanity's excellent LP. And please go out and get the other album dropping in November. As always, support the underground. Shouts out to the other half of Thuro Magazine. Y'all know by now, Jay Addison, you know what I'm saying? Hey, hi man, thanks for doing this with me, man. I wish you nothing but the best of luck, man. You are a true MC. I love your music. Hey, you always got fans here, man. So hey, keep doing the damn thing, man. And hey, I see you when you blow up, baby.
Hopefully.
Alright, man. ThuroMagazine.com. As always, man, support the underground, under for life. Y'all know what it is.
If I was happy, told her actually if she has me, and it's us too. What we go through cannot break us. Now I hate us. Life is made up for ups and downs, more downs and ups. Is love enough? Must be for some, not us. How come? Hurt